We came to Vermont looking for beautiful roads, mountain views, and a little adventure. But this trip turned into so much more than we ever expected. Over the next 3 videos, we're taking you along for an entire week of exploring Vermont in our Class B camper van. From hidden gems and unexpected stops to one of the most incredible drives we've ever taken. We found a loophole that took our van up one of Vermont's most spectacular mountain drives. A road we technically weren't supposed to be on. So buckle up, because this wasn't just a trip through Vermont, this was a boots and backroads adventure you won't want to miss. Cheers, sir. After all the planning, packing, and getting the van ready, it was finally time to hit the road. Our Vermont adventure was officially underway. But first, we need road snacks. We stopped at the super secret ice cream shop in Bethlehem, New Hampshire. Guys, the secret's out. With local ingredients and small batch production, their ice cream flight offered us just the fuel we needed for a long drive. It wasn't long before we found ourselves at the Vermont border and ready for another pit stop. Atlas Obscura recommended the Vermontasaurus in Post Mills. It's a quirky art exhibit at a small airport created by artist Brian Boland using pallet wood and barn boards in 2010. There's a whole Jurassic World to explore here, and it was a great opportunity to walk around and stretch our legs.
Let him go a little bit, I think. But you can see it.
Yes, comrade. Huh? Vermontasaurus.
Vermontasaurus. There he is.
Heading over to our Harvest Toast location, we were surprised by not 1, but 2 covered bridges along our route. This could have resulted in a detour, but thankfully they both had ample height clearances and load limits.
Unless it's not a covered.
No, it is.
Covered. Oh, it's 11'9". We got good.
That was fun!
Not intended.
In 600 feet, your destination will be on the left.
It was so terribly hot at our Harvest Toast. So we came here to Silver Lake State Park, and it's beautiful. It's about 10 degrees cooler.
At least.
At least. Lovely. A little late to launch the kayak.
And we're getting hungry.
And we're getting hungry. After a long day of traveling, we still had a few tasks ahead of us.
Take a skip up through here and just, we'll get us some potable water.
But quoting movie lines from Super Troopers wasn't one of them.
Now, driver's license and registration. Now. Do you have any idea how fast you were going? 65 tops. 53. Littering Ann. Littering Ann.
Listen, meow.
Littering Ann. These are the latest I ever started hiking.
So we're at the Marsh-Billings-Rockefeller Center, and Mace is an honorary bark ranger.
No. Oh yeah, I see it.
Something, huh?
So what did we think of that?
Kind of a cool, out of the way, like it's a national park, but I've never heard of this national park.
I mean, I've heard of Rockefeller
Yeah.
because
Well,
of Acadia
Acadia,
National Park
yeah.
in Maine,
But
but I've never heard of Marsh-Billings.
no, yeah,
Yeah.
it was fun.
Yeah.
Mace became a bark ranger.
Mace became a bark ranger.
They hire him old.
No admission. You can walk around as long as you want. The buildings close, I think, 5. All of them were 5 o'clock. But what a beautiful sight to come and wander around and spend an afternoon.
Yeah.
There's plenty of picnic tables. There's spots to sit, benches. It looks to be all handicap accessible.
Yep.
We'll see you at the next stop.
Yeah.
We drove past these colorful fish murals in Bethel and had to find out more about them. I learned they were created by Vermont artist Mary Lacey. Each trout is made of hundreds of painted marine-grade plywood pieces. Pretty cool. We've launched the kayak that we've lovingly named Suck My Wake.
If you get the reference, welcome to Gen X.
The beach is super busy, so we're really grateful to have the kayak to get away from all of that and do some fishing and do some floating on this very hot day. For those that have asked about Mace and how we take him in the kayak with us, he's sitting on a rubber-backed blanket, and so it grips the bottom of the kayak. He's comfortable, we're comfortable. He's not a water dog, so there's really no fear of him jumping into the water. So he'll sit there nice all day and take a nap.
I think it's a beautiful day in Vermont. What better place to be than out on the lake?
True
Right?
that.
I'm gonna go back to paddling before we get flown back to the other end.
Right, and all that work for nothing.
Yeah.
I'm still just enjoying the view. So here we are in the parking lot of Silver Lake State Park after a day on the water, just trying to dry some things out. We don't have a campground to return to, so I'm just sitting here chilling. Real life van life.
First 3 days in Vermont, and we stayed at our first Harvest Host / Boondockers Welcome. What were your thoughts on that? It's the first time we've ever done this.
I think Boondockers Welcome is an amazing option for one-night stays.
Yeah.
I think 3-night stays has made it difficult for us. We didn't have a home base that we can drop things off, that we felt comfortable to leave things at.
I think one of the reasons why we chose to do this one is because this area of Vermont, there's just not much. You know, Vermont is not a bunch of campgrounds and places to stay like New Hampshire and even Maine.
This Boondockers Welcome host was very accommodating. He offered us a 30 amp hookup and
3
multiple
nights.
night stays.
Yep.
We did generously compensate him for his offer.
Yep.
And it's been lovely being here.
Yep.
It's just
Not having our own space.
not having
really.
home base is really difficult for us. And I guess that was one thing that we learned. We never realized just how pivotal that was in our travels to be able to come back, decompress, set things out to let them dry,
Mm-hmm.
and start fresh the next day.
Yeah.
You know, having everything contained in the van just makes you travel a little bit different, and we just weren't ready for that, I
Yeah.
don't think. Cost efficiency wise, I think
Yeah.
this was ideal. I think
Yep.
the closest campground is a KOA and was offering $100 a night.
Yep.
So we certainly made out as far as cost is concerned,
Oh,
but
yeah.
there's, you're going to have to make concessions on certain things, and this was one of them. So
Yeah.
I think all in all, this was a great experience.
Yeah.
We learned some things about
did.
ourselves.
Yeah. I don't think we would do like a 3-night. I think it would be we'll go somewhere
An overnight.
for a night.
Yep.
And it be some
Yep.
type of place where we can patron,
Yep.
get dinner.
The regular
or-
harvest hosts that you
Yeah.
can stay at a restaurant or a brewery.
Yeah, this
or
is
a...
more like crashing at somebody's place for a couple of days.
We're couch
Yeah.
surfing is what it
Yeah.
feels like.
Mhm.
So that's about it. We're going to head out, go and explore some new sites today.
On to the next adventure.
Whew. Wowza, that's a drop. We're here at the Quechee Gorge, also known as Vermont's Little Grand Canyon. I can see why they call it that. The hike from the bridge parking area is only about a half a mile in, but very steep. Going into the gorge was the easy part. The return climb was the challenge, but the views at the bottom made it well worth the effort. Our next campground was in Arlington, Vermont, camping on the Battenkill. Site 6 gave us waterfront access, and after a busy couple of days, this quiet, peaceful spot was exactly what we needed. It also offered laundry on site, so that was our first order of business. That and enjoying the river. Today, BJ's out fishing the Battenkill River. The water's clear and the river has a reputation for producing some great fishing. Unfortunately, we haven't seen a single fish caught since we've been here. Still, it's a beautiful day to sit on the beach, listen to the water, and watch him fish.
What's up? No fish caught on the Battenkill. Yep. By the looks of the bank, I would say there's probably been 175 people that have fished this beautiful stretch of river this morning. So all of the fish are probably put down for the day, if I had to guess.
Try it again when we get back.
We'll see. Yeah, maybe in the evening.
Okay, love you. BJ was up early to hike Mount Equinox, and what happened after that? Well, let's just say that's where things got real interesting. Just when we thought our Vermont adventure couldn't get any better, we found a way to take our Class B camper van somewhere it wasn't supposed to go. Up a mountain on one of Vermont's most incredible roads. So if you think you know where this road is headed, wait until you see the view from the top.